We're down here at Cylinder Head and Block, and we're going to talk to Mike about a project we got going on. Mike, tell me a little bit about the project and your business.
Okay. My name is Mike Faulkner, Cylinder Head and Block Service in beautiful downtown Brookville.
Ah, yes.
We're located at 412 Market Street in Brookville. We opened the shop in 1980.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so this fall will be
so
32
you've
years.
seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah, good and bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So we offer a pretty broad range of engine machining services, full engine builds, head resurfacing, valve jobs, block boring and honing, crank grinding, line honing. There's not too much we can't do anymore here, so it's pretty full service.
Full service. So now, are we going to see a lot of these services on the project that we're doing down here?
Sure. I'm going to do as much as I can for you.
Okay, so what are some of the services we're going to see on the motor? All the ones above?
All the ones above, right.
Really?
Right, yeah.
So,
there's not too much that we're not going to cover on the
right.
show.
So how many steps do you think there are in the process, in your opinion?
Well, there's 10, 15.
Are there really?
Yeah, it can be real involved sometimes.
And are you going to, excuse me, take two. So are you going to get into a lot of the numbers aspects?
Sure. Yeah, some clearances and tolerances.
Okay, stuff that we just wouldn't know ourselves.
Right, most people don't.
Just bolting the head on and going on.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty involved.
That's
really.
my kind of mechanics, by the way. I tighten the bolts down. If it works, it's working good.
If it turns, it's fine.
If it turns, it turns, yeah.
But yeah, we'll get into all the math and what you can expect out of it. And,
okay, so let's get a little bit into your history. So you opened up in 1980. Mm-hmm. Do you guys do like mostly hot rods or domestic stuff, or what's the meat of your business?
The last few years, it's gone to restorations are really big.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I enjoy doing that too. So street rods, hot rods, drag motors, and we do some everyday grocery gear stuff.
All right. But you like that hot rod stuff?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
All right.
The restorations are fun too.
So what's the biggest thing in the market right now you think the biggest change? Is it the new different fuels, different oils? What are you seeing that people should look out for?
Both, fuels and oils, both.
Fuels and oils, yeah.
The fuel injection specifically has really made the engines live a lot longer. They burn so clean. I see a lot of engines that have 300,000 miles, and
which is amazing.
It's really a lot, and they don't have a ridge in this cylinder.
Right.
It's amazing. So that I attribute a lot of that to the fuel injection because it burns so clean.
So now, do you prefer fuel injection over carburation? You're gonna make some people angry here.
I like them both.
Do you?
I'm not a computer whiz, so
I'm a carburetor guy.
Yeah,
I
me
hate
too.
the fuel injection stuff. I can't work with it. I have to take it to somebody.
With it some, but But fuel injection is really nice.
I know, and it drives forever.
It's really nice. But the carburetors are cool too.
All right,
it's
so
restorations, obviously.
So now let's make sure everybody knows exactly where you're at. You're downtown Brookville.
412 Market Street.
412 Market.
Ohio.
So now is that down there by the freeway, or is it the center of town?
It's in the center of the old part of town.
Okay.
We're beside the bike path. Used to be railroad tracks, but it's a bike path now.
Got a phone number?
833-5557.
All right. Oh, that 5557.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
a cool
good.
number, yeah.
All right. Now, man, do you have a website?
No, I don't.
I'm going to beat him up on this one.
Okay, go ahead.
You need a website and a Facebook page and all that silly stuff.
Someday.
Mike, man, can't wait to start on this project. Look forward to probably 10 or 12 segments on Cruise with E-Rider down here at Cylinder Head and Block. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Ray.
We're down here with the motor, man.
Thank you.
What have we found out since we dropped it off with you?
We started on this one. We was thinking it was a 350, but it turns out it's a 327, a big journal block, which is okay. But we may want to convert it to a 350 if we can. But
now, why would we want to convert it to a 350? I thought 327 sounds cool.
327s are cool, but their pistons are like twice what a 350 piston.
I noticed that when I was looking in the catalogs. I wasn't happy about it either.
Yeah. Well, you brought the other engine that we couldn't use, but we can take the 350 crank and rods out of that one and put in this engine and make a 350 out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the 350 is a little easier to build compression. You're going to want at least 10 to 1 to go with your camshaft and stuff.
Now explain that to me again. Now you were saying that the cylinders, or is it the heads are a little bit bigger on that 327?
The heads are a little bigger on, well, the heads that were on this engine were a little bigger. I
Right.
don't think they were the originals, but in 71 or 72, Chevy started putting real big combustion chambers on their engines to lower the compression for emissions, but for our purposes, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, we don't want low
We'll go the other
compression.
way. Yeah. But
So-
you can build too much too. Even a 10-to-1, you'll need to run high tests, but you can buy it at the pump.
Right. So now 10-to-1 is good. What is bad then?
Anything over that.
Okay, so
Or less.
or less. So like a 7-to-1 would be a huge chamber, and not making much compression.
Right, and it wouldn't have much power either.
Okay.
The bigger cams you put in one, it actually lowers the cranking compression because the valves are held open longer. So you actually lose a little compression with the bigger the cam gets. Does that make any sense?
It does. It
The valves
does.
are hanging open longer.
Exactly. You're losing a little
But
bit
you
of
gotta
gas.
hit a compromise, you know, what depends on what you're doing with the engine.
Right.
But for what you're wanting to do, 10-to-1 is a good number.
So I will have a 350 with a 350 transmission.
350.
I like that, and that's
Yeah.
always a good combination.
Good numbers, yeah.
Yeah.
But this one had a really bad head gasket was blown on it.
You know who done that?
I know who done that.
Yeah,
think
I
it was
did.
you.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
As it turns out, it'd been a connecting rod.
Do we want to go over and look at the connecting rods?
Yeah.
Let's go over and look at the connecting rods.
The number 5 cylinder, I guess you can obviously tell.
That's whopper jaw.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
this cylinder
when
filled-
I stepped on the gas and that cylinder broke, it just
Well, it filled in this cylinder full of water, and obviously liquids don't compress.
and not very well.
And this
No.
is the end result.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can see how it.
Ooh. Now, did that damage my cylinder? That would be
A
horrible.
lot of times it will split the cylinder when it
Because
does.
that hydraulic stuff, like you said, that's bad.
Right, that's real bad. But I don't think this one is split, but I've got the pressure test plate on it now if you want to.
Well,
Want me to pressure test it and we'll check it.
you know what we're going to do?
What?
After the break, we're going to pressure check my motor.
Cool.
Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialist. Experienced staff. Attention to detail. Foreign and domestic transmissions. Wayne Gorby Transmission, automatic and manual transmission specialist. 118 North Broad Street, Fairborn, Ohio. 879-4754. That's Wayne Gorby Transmission. The Pit Stop, your complete auto repair resource. Computer diagnostics. ABS brake service. The steering and suspension. The check engine light. Tune-ups. Service. And don't forget, performance. Military discount available. Conveniently located at 28 West Main in Fairborn, Ohio. That's the Pit Stop.
This is the home of Hot Rod Chrome, Metal Bright, in business since 1973, specializing in chrome plating, metal polishing, powder coating, molding restoration, and die-cast metal repair. Located at 2445 Neff Road in Dayton, Ohio. Metal Bright, the home of Hot Rod Chrome.
Fat Boys, your ultimate resource for wheels, tires, service, and accessories for your vehicle. Conveniently located at 3578 South Kettering Boulevard, with a full service center and a huge selection of wheels and rims and over 20 years experience. That's Fat Boys, 937-294-2699.
Chris's Carb Shop, family owned with 13 years experience, specializing in hot rods, fuel injection, and late model fuel systems, with a huge selection of vintage carburetor cores and hard to find fuel systems. fulfill all your fuel system needs at Chris's Carb Shop, located at 7718 North Main Street in Dayton, Ohio.
Never settles down.
Well, like we were talking, we were thinking that number 5 cylinder may be split.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That's bad.
That's terrible.
So what I'm going to do is pressure test this block. I'm going to put compressed air in the block,
Right.
about 50 psi,
Right.
and then I'll spray this dishwashing liquid on it, and you'll see if it's cracked. It foams up big time.
So you don't know yet?
No, I don't. I haven't.
Man, I hate drum roll
well,
moments.
We're about to find out.
All right, man. Let's do it. That's kind of scary now. And that is one thing. You can't see a crack. Now, it's this cylinder right here, isn't it?
Yes, this one here. I did magnum flux this the other day, and it did not show a crack, but magnum fluxing is not always 100%.
Really?
As much as pressure testing.
The pressure testing is much more effective?
Yeah, it'll find pinholes, and it's pretty much 100%, yeah. At 50 psi, if there's a hole or crack, it'll find
It's going to squeeze
In
out.
fact, I have had it blow freeze plugs out before.
Really?
So, yeah, that feels good.
Very good.
Okay, well, we'll put some air in here and check it out. Move this a little closer.
Yes, you got to have your air ready. Oh, that's a cool little system. I like that.
Yeah, this is actually a torque plate up. We'll use again later when we bore and hone this block.
So is this a personal process, or did you pick this up from somebody?
Oh, it's universal.
Old school stuff.
Well, every shop does it.
All right, all right. Well, I've never seen one.
Well,
That's because they don't show you that stuff when you drop them off usually.
right. Okay, we have our air in there.
We have air.
I'll show you what we're looking for. I expect this plug to leak a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, there it is. See how it foams up?
I do indeed.
I just stuck this plug in here. It's not very tight, but that's what we're looking for.
That's what you're looking for.
So blocks are cracked sometimes out here,
Really?
especially right through here and right through here.
Is that a thin spot on
Yeah, the water jacket stops approximately here, and then it's solid.
right?
So if a block freezes up, sometimes it'll split right at the end of that.
Because the temperature difference.
Right, the water, of course, ice, expands, and also down here it's solid from here down. So it usually cracks right up through here if there is a leak.
Well, so far I don't see any bubbles, man.
Yeah, I don't see anything either. Looks good so far.
The drum roll's working for
Yeah.
us, hopefully. Inside the cylinder. Hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, this is really where they usually probably can't see very well.
And you would actually see like soap bubbles popping up in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it foams like crazy.
Oh, wow. That's why we're down here, man.
Yeah, this pressure testing's pretty. Well, you can see a little bit right there, a little bit. See that?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's just leaking past the head gasket.
I see.
But that's the kind of stuff we're looking for. I use an old head gasket when I do this, so they don't always seal up real good. Plus, this pressure test plate's not real super flat like a head would be.
Well, perfect, man, is in the eyes of the beholder.
Right.
Man, I don't see any big water bubbles.
I don't either. I really expected this cylinder to be cracked, but
You scare me, man.
I know. But that looks pretty good. Doesn't it? Let's check up.
Now, would we do the other side?
You can.
But it's not, yeah, because this was the side with the problem.
Right. We wasn't having a problem here.
And then you got down in here too.
Yeah, there's water down to approximately here.
Okay.
This area right through here also has water in it.
I'm starting to get excited now.
Well, I'm glad.
I am too. This is motor number 2. But this is the one, I mean, I don't know if this is the original. I don't think it's the original.
I don't think it is either. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
The date codes and stuff are wrong.
The date codes are wrong.
Well, they crack back here sometimes too.
Really, on the back side?
Oh yeah, there's water back. Water
exposed.
This area right in there where that freeze plug is.
It's probably thin, ain't it?
It's not very thick. You'd be surprised how thin they really are.
Yeah.
Well, that looks good.